Days at 4:30.
Well. Some pretty fiery language in here. Tell me something, Viki. Did you ever get the freezer fixed? Huh?
Yes, we did. Yes, we finally did. Took about 2 months and 13 of those. It got to the point where you couldn't mention the word freezer without Joe going nuts.
I can relate to that, believe me. Wow. Mary Lynn better get caught in a downpour if she doesn't get back here soon. Oh, it's starting now.
Oh, no.
What is it? What's wrong?
This is a letter from Joe for me.
It's still sealed.
I don't think I can open this. I mean, there had to be a reason he never sent it to me.
Well, perhaps he just forgot.
Maybe. But I still feel afraid, I guess.
How does your head feel?
It throbs every now and then, but it's not too bad. Herb, I don't need to be in here anymore.
No, you're safer in the hospital under the circumstances. I want to keep you in here until your transfer to minimum security comes through.
Under what circumstances?
They found the body of Susan Bates.
She's dead?
It was in a grave behind a backstreet bar. The police discovered it about an hour ago.
What about the tape?
Yeah, it wasn't listed among her possessions.
Herb, that tape is my only ticket out of this place.
Sweetheart, I know that. I'm meeting with Rafe Garrettson later on. In the meantime, the police are searching the area for clues. Maybe the tape will turn up.
Who killed her? Why?
No lead so far.
Oh, what do you want to bet? That whatever the reason is for killing her, it has something to do with whatever it is that the women are doing around here when they're taken out of this prison at night. And what do you want to bet? That Matron Spitz did it, or had it done, or even the warden himself.
Making an awful lot of assumptions.
Herb, and when I think about it, it all starts to make sense. How did a male convict get loose in my prison cell block? How did he have a gun? I'll tell you how. Because he was hired to murder me.
Hey, Ray. Come on in. Thanks, Dan. Let me clear some of this stuff so you can sit down. Just moving in, huh? Yep. I had all this stuff stored at my dad's. Forgot how many clothes I had. When I left for Europe, I only took one bag. You were gone about a year, right? Yeah. This place needs work, but it's a start. And then a job, and I'll be on my way to a normal life. This isn't just a social visit, is it?
Afraid not. I'm here to ask you some questions about the death of Susan Bates.
Well, I'm glad to see you made it back safe and sound.
Sit down, Clayton. I'm fine. I tell you, there was no chance of any danger over there because nothing went down. Every single one of those street corners that the cops had pegged for heavy drug trafficking was totally inactive. Nothing happened.
Why? Word get out what you and the cops are planning to do?
Well, nobody knows for sure. And I'll tell you one thing. Rafe sure as hell doesn't like the idea that one of his cops may be going around spreading departmental secrets. But we did get lucky. We found an informant. And he told us that there is a big drug meeting going on over at the Cameron building this afternoon. All the head honchos of this drug ring are going to be there.
Well, no, wait a minute. I hope you didn't stop by here to tell me that you're planning to pretend to be one of those honchos.
No way. No, you think Rafe would let me do that? He's got me going over there pretending to be a painter. And I'm going over with Scott Burgess. He's the cop who helped me out this morning. We're going to set up our stakeout right there in the lobby.
And what? Sneak photographs of these dealers as they come in?
You got it.
That sounds a little risky to me, Cord.
Well, Clint, we have got to take some risks, all right? That is the only way we're going to get this human garbage off the street and keep them from selling that stuff.
What do you mean we? You're a photographer. You're talking like a frustrated cop.
I've got to do something, Clint. I got to settle the score with these guys for what happened to that friend of mine back in El Paso.
All right, all right. Look, I know that this is a hot issue with you. But damn it, be careful. And if you get in a bind, do me a favor. Call me.
I will. Well, Clint, come on. I'm going to be with the cops. Everything's going to be just fine, all right? So how you doing? How's everything around here? Oh, how's Viki? She around? I'd like to say hi.
Viki and Tom Dennison and Tom's daughter drove up to the mountain cabin. They're looking for anything that will prove one way or the other if Tom Dennison and Joe Riley were really twins.
Well, too bad they couldn't pick a nicer day, huh?
Too bad they didn't pick another month. I'm probably being overcautious, but it just bothers me that they're making the trip this close to Viki's due date.
Got more than a week left, doesn't she?
Big deal. A week? That's supposed to make me feel good? Cord, I don't mean to take it out on you. I'm just on edge. That's all. I just don't see the trip being that necessary at this particular time. I'd like Viki to be here in this house until she has to go to the hospital.
Well, maybe if you had a little more experience in this type of thing, then you wouldn't be so nervous, huh?
Maybe. The point is, I don't have a little more experience, therefore I am nervous. Meanwhile, I'm not all that excited about her poking around in an old trunk filled with memorabilia about her late husband. I mean, it's got to cause her some sadness. And this is supposed to be a happy time for us. You know, and I'd like her looking forward to the future instead of dwelling on the past.
Afraid, Viki?
I don't know why, except that I can't imagine why he wouldn't have sent it to me.
Well, we're learning how much I'm like Joe. So if Joe were like me, he probably decided to give you the letter the same day he gave you the other ones, and he just didn't.
Maybe. Except that this was in the file with the carbons of his correspondence and letters from other people that he wanted to keep.
Oh, I see. In that case, he deliberately put it in there, then. Perhaps you shouldn't read it.
I'm just going to look at the date when it was written. Oh, dear. It was written September the 11th, 1979. That's very shortly before he died.
You want my guess? It's a love letter. Describing how he felt, distraught he felt about having to say goodbye to you. And after he wrote it, he read it and decided he just couldn't give it to you at that time, so he put it in here.
That might very well be.
Yeah.
He spent an awful lot of time being very strong for me. After he died, I found some notes around the house reminding me to be strong and telling me that he knew how much I missed him, but that life had to go on for me and for Kevin and for little Joey. He wasn't even born yet.
Well, the rain is starting again.
You soaking?
Just a little. Look, the canopies beautiful.
Yes, they certainly are. You must remember to take them with you when we go home later.
I will. I may go out when the rain stops and try sketching the fields.
I didn't know you were an artist.
Well, not exactly. It's just something I enjoy doing.
When the rain stops, honey, you can go out and sketch the field. In the meantime, you should go and get dry. Besides, it's rude to drip on someone else's carpet.
There's a bathroom at the top of the stairs, and to the left, and there are clean towels there. Help yourself.
Dad, didn't we have a dinner date this evening with Maria?
That's right, honey, we did. I'll have to call her and tell her we won't make it. Thank you.
Death? Well, was it an accident or suicide? What?
How well did you know her, Dan?
Look, Rafe, I don't know how she ended up dead.
Would you just go with me on this?
All right. I didn't know her. I saw her once, and aside from what Allison told me, I just knew her from what I read in The Intruder.
Yeah, she made some disparaging remarks about Allison in that article, didn't she?
Yeah, it got me really mad. It got Allison really upset, too. I mean, as soon as the publicity dies down around the mission, something kicks it up again.
So Allison asked you to go to Statesville to talk to Susan Bates about the article?
No, that was my idea. I figured an objective outside person could, get it through her head that she didn't need to bring Allison down with her.
But you didn't get anywhere, did you?
No, she's She was a very infuriating person, Rafe. She was still spouting the gospel according to Mitch Laurence when I went to see her, and anyone who didn't listen was an enemy.
So the argument got hot.
Oh, yeah. I mean, we were yelling at each other, you know. I don't usually go off like that, but she really made me flip.
Yo, how did it end up?
Well, I don't know. She threatened me or something maybe, and she was crazy, Rafe. She was off the wall. I just wrote her off as a crazy. I told Allison that there was no hope that Susan Bates would ever see the truth about Lawrence.
When did you see her again?
Susan, never. Why are you asking me all these questions anyway?
Dan, are you certain you didn't see her last night at the back street when you were looking for Allison's charm?
Yeah, why?
She was murdered at the back street. And the blood on your shirt matches her blood.
Oh, wait a minute. You don't think I murdered her, do you? And you're sitting here sincerely asking me if I beat her and strangled her to death?
Dan, I have to ask you. Right now, we have no other witnesses. No one linked to this crime except you. Now, you broke into an abandoned bar.
To find a charm on a bracelet.
And maybe when you broke into that bar, you found Susan Bates hiding out there. But I didn't. And you said you were going to call the police, and she tried to stop you. A struggle broke out, and then...
Wait, come on, you're making up a story. It's all fiction. Maybe you should write novels instead of knocking on people's doors.
You should be happy I knocked and not Lieutenant Moore. He would have hauled you down to the station house, Barbara. I'm not saying that you committed the murder.
Then why the scenario?
Because it's conceivable and I have to check it out.
Well, am I beyond suspicion now? I mean, it's obvious I didn't know that she was dead until you told me.
Dan, I want you to think very hard when you were sneaking into the building. Did you see anyone else, even for a moment?
I got there and I stood quietly for about a second and, you know, checking to make sure no one was there. I didn't want anyone to call the police.
Someone did.
Well, could it be whoever murdered her?
No, it was a woman walking her dog.
Oh, Rafe, I didn't even see any people or any dogs.
She saw you picking the lock.
Rafe, I'm getting more confused here. I mean, when you got there was no dead body, right?
Right. She was buried behind the back street.
So what did I do? I killed her, dragged her out to the back, dug a grave, buried her, then go back in the bar? For what?
To clean up the blood, the fingerprints.
Oh, come on, Rafe. Killers think that way. I don't think that way. I mean, even if it did happen, I would have run so fast. I mean... Bury a body, clean up?
I believe you, Dan. I do. I think you were genuinely shocked when I told you about Bates' death. I think your whole story is the truth.
Well, thank the Lord. I mean, you were really scaring me there for a minute, you know?
That still doesn't mean you're off the hook.
Why?
Because other people in the department and the DA's office may not believe you. So don't leave town. And I think it'd probably be a good idea for you to contact a lawyer. I'll be in touch.
Well, I guess you're right, and it is all linked together. It's not a good reason to be in here and not out on the cell block.
I'm just as vulnerable in here.
No, because we have pretty much free access to you in here. Look, Dorian, you can't accidentally get into a fight with a bunch of cons in here and then accidentally get killed.
Yeah, but at least out there I've got Tiny to protect me. Cassie. Did she go? I mean, has she gone to Vienna?
Yeah. And Joy went with her.
Oh, good. I mean, good. It's funny, I miss her already.
She called from the airport again, wanted me to assure her one last time that she wanted her to leave, and I told her one last time that she really wanted her to go.
I do. It makes me feel more alone, though. Like I don't have any family.
Well, does an ex-husband count?
You just bet an ex-husband counts. And I hope he knows how I could never have gotten through this without him. I hope he knows how much I adore him. And I really appreciate his support.
Yeah, he knows that. By the way, I had an interesting chat with Judith Sanders earlier. Now, she agrees that you should be moved to minimum security.
Ah! The prosecuting machine is recomputing,
Well, she has to be wondering a little.
She wouldn't wonder if she could hear Mitch Lawrence's tape.
Yeah, well, let's just hope it turns up in the police search. Miss Perkins.
Mr. Callison, Mrs. Lord? Oh, no. I want you to call me Dorian, because you and I are going to have a very intimate little chat.
On what subject?
The one we were just talking about. Thank you very much for coming by. I will call you if I get any new information.
Yes, well, all right. I'll see you soon.
All right. are you? Oh, I'm a lot better than your friend Susan Bates.
She's not my friend.
Oh, really? even back before I killed Mitch Laurence, back in those cozy little days at the Waterside Inn?
No, not even then. She's out of her mind.
She's not out of her mind anymore. In fact, she's very dead.
Vince, you're late. Traffic. How does it look in there?
It's fine. There's no sign that the cops know that there's going to be a meeting in there later. Did you plant the tape in Dan Rowlick's apartment?
Vince, I'm beginning to resent your tone, you know, like you're the boss.
Look, do you want to be pinned for this murder or not?
No. It's just why the hell does Dan have to be the fall guy?
Because he was in the wrong place at the wrong time. It's as simple as that. Now, did you or did you not plant the tape that Susan Bates had on?
Yeah, I planted the tape.
Look, I'm beginning to wonder if you're too soft for this game.
The game was supposed to be drugs and making money, not murder.
Look, I had to get rid of her. Just relax. You're never going to do any time with an ambassador and a lawyer for parents.
Dead?
Quite. Murdered.
Oh, who did it?
They don't know. Now, Allison, did Susan come and see you when she escaped from prison?
Oh, no, of course not.
Oh, don't act like that's impossible. After all, the two of you were disciple buddies at one time.
I was the one who called for help when she tried to burn your daughter and Rob at the stake, remember? She was murdered?
Yes.
Oh, dear Lord, we were just a little group of people that wanted to make the world a better place to live. And then within a few short months, well, the world is slightly worse off now, isn't it?
Some of us are more than just slightly worse off. All right, assuming that what you're telling me is the truth, are there any other ex-disciples that Susan would have trusted?
About what? I mean, if you could...
About Mitch's tape.
That is impossible. I took all of the tapes. I burned them. You must believe that.
No, you didn't get rid of them all. There was another tape that Mitch had. He was recording the time that he had Cassie in the room and that he drugged her and he was trying to rape her. It was even running when she tried to get away from him. And he knocked her unconscious and I came into the room and stopped him. Yes, that's right. You never did believe that version of the story, did you?
I realized that maybe there was a possibility that you and Cassie were telling the truth about what happened.
If you could hear that tape, it would erase any doubts that you have. I had that tape in my hand, but Susan got it away from me. She was keeping it here in jail with her. Isn't that ironic? Don't you think Brother Mitch would have gotten a great big laugh out of that?
There is no need to do that. There is no need to keep pointing out what a rotten person he was, or what a stupid fool I was. Don't you think I feel ashamed about what happened? Don't you think a single day doesn't go by when I'm so ashamed that I just want to die?
I'm sorry that I was so sarcastic with you, but this is really vitally important to me. So, Allison, think hard. Are there any other ex-disciples who Susan would have trusted with that tape?
I don't remember her having any close friends at the mission.
Which means that she might have hid the tape before she was killed. And how in the world am I ever going to find it?
I could call some people. I could call some of the ex-disciples.
Thank you.
Well, now, I don't know if it's going to be of any help. But listen, if there is anything that I can do for you when you get out of prison...
Find the tape. Now. Just find the tape.
All right, Briggs. Yeah, go with that. Right. All right, where were we?
We were talking about that drug meeting that I'm going to photograph. Now, Clint, I swear, I'm going to take it easy and I'm going to be real careful. Hey, I'm just still recovering from those wounds I got from that Adrian LaRue character. I'm not looking forward to any more pain or any more hospital visits.
Yeah? Don't forget that when you're out there in the middle of it.
Right.
All right, now where's this coming down? The Cameron building?
That's it. Oh, Clint, please, why don't you do me a favor, all right? Now, please don't say a word to my ma or Tina about this. If they hear about it, they're going to just flip out.
Well, I can understand that. I'm not all that crazy about the idea myself.
Yeah, well, Tina has been asking me a lot of questions that I just can't give her the answers to, and I know she's very suspicious. So don't be surprised if she gives you a call a little later.
All right, as far as I'm concerned, you're at the circus.
Good idea.
Oh, hey, do me another favor, will you?
What?
when you get through, before you leave there, will you give me a call? Just so I know you're safe?
All right, I will. Man, I can't wait until Viki has this child. You know that?
What?
Because you're starting to sound like an overly protective father towards me.
Get out of here. I got work to do.
Well, let's see if I can get through to her now. Maria Roberts' room, please.
Hello?
Oh, Maria, you're off the phone. Huh?
Oh, Tom, I was just trying to make our dinner reservations.
Well, very bad timing. I'm calling to cancel, I'm afraid.
Oh, that's too bad.
But I have some terrific news for you. I checked the records at St. Anne's Hospital yesterday. Discovered Joe and I were born only minutes apart.
Does that make you officially his twin?
Well, there still isn't any tangible evidence. That's why Viki, Marie, Lynn, and I came up to Vicky's cabin. And we're going through Joe's correspondence here to see if we can find some evidence.
Oh, Clint didn't go with you?
No, he was worried about, both the publisher and the editor being out of town at the same time, so he stayed at home. He's doing his work there. Anyway, we probably won't be back until late today. So how about if I call you tomorrow and we have dinner then or the day after?
Oh, sure. Okay, I'll talk to you tomorrow. Thanks for calling, Tom.
Okay, take care. Still thinking about the letter.
If I don't read it, well, I'll always wonder what was in it, so I'll read it.
Well, I think I'll go up and check on Mary Lynn. Excuse me. My darling Viki, it's 2 in the morning and you're asleep. I crawled out of bed to come down here to pace and curse fate, or God, or whoever is responsible for reducing my time on earth. I know I've told you over and over and over how much I love you, how special you've made my life. And yet I feel I've never told you, never made it perfectly clear that if I had to do it over again with this exact same ending, God, but I would. Just to have the years of being together almost as if we were two people burrowed deep into one soul. How can it end like this? There is no answer. So why do we look for one? Why am I now? Why do I have flashes that we should pack and run as if speeding away in a car will make me healthy again? It's going to be a boy, you know. Joseph Riley, Jr. And he's going to grow up loving his mom as much as I do. Kevin and Joe, Jr. I won't get to see them grow, but I know exactly what they're going to be when they grow up. The legacy of 2 special people who shared a very special love story. Hey, love stories don't always have happy endings. But boy, we sure did have a great middle, huh? I feel better having written this. Maybe I can sleep now. But rereading it, I doubt I'll send it. But then who knows about anything anymore, except how much I adore you. Joe.
One Life to Live will continue in a moment. Gene Stapleton in Angel Dusted, Saturday night.
so sorry. You were exactly right about why he didn't send it. He was feeling very down when he wrote it, very angry, and he was trying to quell his anger and think about me and the children. He predicted flat out we were going to have another boy, Joe Jr. Oh, God, I wish he could come back and see him and Kevin and me. So I can do this.
Becky, I feel terrible about this. This is the one thing Clint and I didn't want. We knew you might get upset going through Joe's things again.
No.
I'm sorry.
No. It's not as if I have to live through it all again, you know. Besides, there are plenty of things that bring back that awful time. Full force. I was in Arizona with Joey, and I passed a fishing shop. There was a beautiful fly in the window, and I thought, oh, Joe would love to catch a fish with that, and bam, it hit me just like the first time. And then it goes away. And 99% of the time when I think about him, I feel warm and privileged. Oh, you must experience much the same thing since you lost your wife so early in your married life.
Yes. Yes, I know exactly what you're talking about, too. You're glad you read it?
Oh, yes. It's another little bit of Joe to keep inside me. Oh, yes. I think we have to get back to that because I really do think that somewhere in there is the proof. Although I have to tell you, the more time I spend with you, the more convinced I am that you are Joe's twin.
Hello, my darling.
Oh, babe, don't you brighten up this office. Mwah.
I was hoping that I could maybe lure you away for lunch, maybe.
Nope.
Please?
Sorry.
No, how about 10 minutes?
8?
Well, okay, I'll take what I can get. Listen, I just came from the architect, and I have these plans here that I want to show them to you. So I don't want to do anything without your approval. Okay, what I want to do is tear down this wall over here by the elevator, and then I want to tear down the wall over by this spiral staircase. So that'll make the whole studio seem a whole lot wider and longer. Honey, Rafe.
Huh?
Did you hear anything that I was saying?
Yeah. That sounds fine. Do it.
Yeah, but I didn't finish telling you everything. Do what? What do you want me to do?
Whatever you want.
This is our home, and I don't want to have it be all finished and then have you walk in and say, why does the kitchen look like that? Why is Sammy's bedroom all the way over here?
Delilah, I trust your judgment. I'm sure I'm going to love anything you're going to do to our home.
No, what you're saying is just roll this up, get out of your way. You said 8 minutes, but you really meant 8 seconds.
Can we look at it tonight when I get home?
Well, I don't know. I might not be up.
Don't be angry at me, please.
I can't help it. Why can't you just concentrate on this for just a few minutes, please?
Danny Wallach is going to be pinned for a murder.
What?
I see it coming, Delilah. Unless some dramatic new evidence is uncovered.
Whose murder?
Susan Bates. We discovered her body in a grave behind the back street where Dan was found last night.
Yeah, you told me about that.
Scene of the crime, the blood on his shirt matches her blood. He had a fight with her one day over Allison. They'll arrest him, I know it. I'll probably have to arrest him.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah, well, I agree, but, well, maybe something happened in the year that he was away. It happens. I mean, people you never expect, or it could have been an accident or something. Listen to me, what am I talking about? I don't think he did it. And then Lieutenant Moore is going to go accusing me of being a non-objective...
Herb. Hello, Delilah, I'm interrupting.
I was thirsty. I'll get a soda. Hi.
Honey, I do have time to look at those as soon as Herb and I are through.
Okay.
Rafe, the police find a cassette marked Mission Hymns anywhere around the gravesite or back street?
No, why?
Because there are no hymns on that tape. It's being recorded when Mitch Laurence attacked Cassie and when Dorian killed him.
So it could prove Cassie and Dorian's story?
That's right. Dorian heard it last night, then Susan Bates got it away from her, apparently left the prison with it.
Wait a second. Yeah, Manley, can you come in here a second? I'm going to double check with the officers who conducted the search.
Good. Good.
Sir? Yeah, I want you to search the grounds and the back street again. This time I want you to look for a cassette that was on Susan Bates' person, but when she escaped from prison. The cassette was labeled Mission Hymns.
Sure.
Yeah, and check with the guys on the original search. Make sure no one put it in their pocket and forgot about it.
Got it.
Oh, wait a second. One more thing for you to do. Order a search warrant for the apartment of Dan Wallach.
Doing out there in the patio.
It just started again. What a nasty day. Oh, are you working?
Yeah.
I drove over to see Tom, but he's not at home, so I thought I'd stop by and chat with Viki.
Oh, she's not here. She and Tom and Mary Lynn drove up to the mountain cabin to go through some of Joe Riley's old correspondence.
Oh, I see. Gee, that's awfully nice of Viki.
Yeah. I wish, however, that she'd stayed right here. You know, the baby's going to be born very soon.
You are so cute. You act like this baby is going to be born any second.
Well, sit down.
Oh, thanks.
So how you doing?
Well, I'm really not doing very much. In fact, you know, I'm thinking about getting a job with something to keep me occupied.
Oh, really? Doing what?
Well, I don't know. Have you had lunch?
Yeah, as a matter of fact, I had a sandwich just a few minutes ago.
Oh, that's too bad. I would have taken you out.
I really don't have time.
You know, I think I stopped by at a bad time. Why don't I just leave the way I came in?
Well, maybe one morning we can go riding when it's better weather and I'm not up to my neck in work.
Oh, fine. That would be wonderful. Well, bye. And say hi to Viki for me.
Drive carefully.
Oh. Bye.
Maria?
Oh, how clumsily I know better than to walk so quickly on wet slate.
Well, we're always telling the boys not to run out there when it's wet. There, let me get that shoe off.
Oh, it does hurt.
Yeah, let me take a look at it. I think you got a pretty nasty sprain on your hands. Your ankle, rather.
Ow, stop joking. This hurts too much.
All right, let me get Heron to bring some ice in here. Heron, would you bring some ice and a couple of towels into the library, please? Okay, let's get a couple pillows under there and get your foot elevated.
Oh, thanks. I feel so silly. Bucky, you've got so much work to do. I mean, I know I could probably drive myself home.
No, I think you're probably going to have to stay here for a while. Stay off of that.
I'm so embarrassed.
Are you kidding? Look, you took care of me when I had that fever and I was rambling on deliriously. Compared to that, this is light duty.
Well, okay, but after we put the ice on it, would you go back to work and just pretend that I'm not even here?
Providing you don't go to moaning and groaning, yeah.
Well, there's nothing in here.
Well, it's cleared up again. I'm going to go try and sketch those flowers now.
Cleared up. It's a lull in the monsoon, darling.
So I get wet. I'll dry.
Okay. Well, have fun. Be careful.
Would you rather I helped you, too? I mean, I could help you look for something.
No, go on. Have a good time.
I'll be back if there's one clap of thunder.
Okay.
She's a very sweet girl, Tom.
Maybe I should have let her have a peek at the big bad world out there, and then she wouldn't have been so vulnerable when she ran into this Mitch Laurence and his cult.
Possibly. But she's certainly had a peek at the big bad world now, hasn't she?
Yes. Oh, here's one from Joe's sister, Eileen.
This is from Joe's mother. Tom, this is it?
What?
This is a letter from Joe's mother. In it is a confession similar to the one your mother made to you.
Dear Joe, I don't know why I kept this from you all these years. I'm not even sure why I'm telling you now. But, Joe, honey, even though your father and I loved and raised you as our very own, you were actually adopted at birth. We never knew who your mother was. I was able to arrange through the lawyer after you were born. I discovered we couldn't have children. I know you will be shocked to find this out now. And I suppose we were foolish never to tell you, Joe. But you do have a right to know. Please call. We'll talk further about it. I love you, Mom. Did he tell you about this? Why not?
I can't even begin to imagine why not. But that's got to be the proof, doesn't it? I mean, that's it.
Yeah, that's it. I'm your brother-in-law. Now, how about that?
Look, you better get moving, Jane. Now, you're sure you're going to be all right when your pal calls and says he's been framed?
No, I'm going to hate myself, but what can I do? I already planted the tape.
Look, think of it this way. When the cops find it, you're in the clear. This ought to get Dorian Lord out of prison, huh?
Dan's been nothing but a friend to me.
He's still a friend. In fact, he's the best friend you've ever had.
You know, Vince, you got a real nasty streak, and I don't like it.
You know what your problem is? You're just not mean enough. You better get out of here before somebody sees you.
All right. I'll talk to you.
Now, wait a minute. Something's missing here.
What?
Well, you have your design studio, and Sammy's got her bedroom, which is bigger than ours, by the way. And where's Daddy's studio? You know, some little nook where he can talk on the phone and write up reports, you know, without a wife and a daughter being around, you know?
Well, now, see why it was important for you to look at it? Instead of redoing
No, anyone around here need their office painted?
Cord, when did you start painting offices?
Well, since your husband and I started working on a project to put away every crack dealer in town.
Cord! I didn't hear anything.
Forget you heard that, Delilah. Scott's waiting for you downstairs with the paint and the ladder and all that. You're going to be working on the 4th floor of the Cameron building. Room 404 is where the meeting is being held.
Great.
And stay cool. You let Scott handle any action. You're only there to photograph the dealers.
Yeah, I know that. I don't know why people are so worried about me playing cop.
You followed that lady with the suitcase, didn't you?
I was just trying to help out. But look, I'll see you later, and I'm coming back with a big roll of film. Bye-bye.
Bye.
But don't ask.
I'm not even going to. I'm leaving anyway.
Okay.
Be careful.
Lieutenant?
Oh.
Sorry. I've got the search warrant for Danny Wald's apartment.
Thanks, Manley. I guess I'm leaving with you.
No. How far will one man go?
I'm always on the lookout for anything that will further my interests.
Are you suggesting I might run for the district attorney's office?
It could happen if you stay where you are, and if you use every opportunity, yes. Have I swayed you in any way?
Well, you certainly persuaded me to give it a lot more thought.
A devious plot for power on Ryan's Hope, weekdays.
I'm in big trouble, aren't I?
Darling, it's me.
Well, hello, sweetheart. How's everything?
Everything is wonderful. We found it. Joe and Tom are definitely twin brothers.
Is that right? Well, I'm glad that mystery's finally solved. What did it?
Well, actually, it's something very strange, something that Joe never ever mentioned to me. We found a letter from Joe's mother saying that he had been adopted at birth, just as Tom had been. And given what Tom found at St. Anne's this morning, well...
And Joe never told you?
Never mentioned a word about it. Anyway, we've accomplished our goal up here, so we're going to straighten up and wait for Mary Lynn, who's out sketching wildflowers, and then we'll head home.
But wildflowers? Isn't it raining there? It's been pouring here.
Oh, it's raining off and on, sweetheart. Right now, it's on off. Anyway, we're going to take our time, but I think we'll be home for dinner, okay?
Do me a favor, will you? You know I'm going to worry about you.
Why?
Why? Well, because I'm just programmed to worry today, okay? Look, you're pregnant, and it's raining. So will you give me a call as you're walking out the door? That way I'll know when to expect you.
And then you worry a little bit less. All right, sweetheart, you got a deal. You get the call when we leave, okay?
Okay. How's our baby doing? Is he lively today?
Oh, she's very, very lively. Just relax, okay? And chill some champagne so you and Tom can drink it when we get home.
Sounds like a plan. Love you, sweetheart.
I love you too, my darling. Bye-bye.
Well, Vicky's fine. Baby's fine. Oh, and Vicky found a letter that confirms the fact that Tom Dennison and Joe Riley were indeed twin brothers.
Did she really? That's amazing.
Yeah. Well, you can, they're going to be home a little later, so you can join us in a glass of champagne.
Oh, no, thanks. I can't stay.
Why can't you stay? You can't move, and that seems like a good reason to stay to me.
Well, yes, but you didn't even mention to Vicky that I was here.
So what?
So, I don't know.
Well, you all right? Can I get you anything?
Oh, no, thanks. I'm fine. From the ankle up.
A search warrant?
Sorry, buddy, but here it is.
Don't call me buddy and hand me a search warrant at the same time.
I'm sorry, Dan. Manley?
Well, what are you looking for? The murder weapon? Didn't you say she was strangled? Manley, hey, look, here's how I did it, my bare hands. You don't need to look.
There was a cassette that Susan had on her. It was marked Mission Hymns. Now, did you by any chance come across it at the back street last night?
Oh, yeah, I found it, I played it, I put it in my cassette recorder and listened to Rock of Ages while I dug her grave.
This isn't a joke, Dan.
You could have fooled me, Rafe.
Did you find the tape?
No! I found a charm on Allison's bracelet. Exactly what I was looking for. I never saw Susan Bates. I never saw a tape. I never saw a grave, a dead body, nothing.
How come I found this cassette behind those books there?
Anything else, Betty?
No, I think that's about it. I'm going to keep this letter that Joe wrote me.
Oh, good. Vicky, just don't know how to tell you how much I appreciate your help in all this.
Oh, come on. I'm delighted to know that I have a brother-in-law, especially one who reminds me so much of Joe.
I'm delighted to know I have a sister-in-law that's such a wonderful woman. I'll, go call Mary Lynn, if she's within shouting distance. Mary Lynn! Mary Lynn! Oh, she'll come back. Vicky, what is it?
Tom, I'm having a contraction.
Saturday, Lucille Ball and Gail Gordon are together again when the new Life with Lucy premieres, followed by the comedy premiere of The Ellen Burstyn Show.